Hi, welcome back everybody to CoolKvothe's Dark Souls Let's Play. And you're going to be able to watch me get the Drake Sword now, so that should be pretty fun. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to speed it up for you guys so it's not too bad at all. Basically all you have to do is you aim at this guy's tail around at that balcony little thing. And you should hit him. And then you move down to this other corner. And I failed, but you'll see me do it right in a second. Shoot him here. You move down to the bottom one. And you shoot him again. You can get him twice every single time. Should be almost there now. Just a few more shots, I think. There it is. That's the Drake Sword. And the reason I actually increased my strength to 16 was because you actually need that for the Drake Sword. And I believe 12 dexterity as well, so yeah, I did plan this out a little bit. And as you can see, it has a really cool R2 attack. If you're using two hands, it does this little smash, hits everything in a straight line. It's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna head up here and try to taunt the dragon into attacking here, wiping out all these guys. I did not expect to get hit by it myself. I thought I was behind the wall, which I apparently wasn't. Alright, so after a nice little edit, I'll retrieve my souls and hopefully get him to kill all those guys. I see, that's what I meant to do last time. I don't want to get hit by it. Now I'm going to actually taunt this guy so I can run by him and get to the bonfire he's protecting. So hit him with an arrow, and then now we gotta run. Nope, get out. Oh, look at that. He hit me there, but I didn't take any damage. I got a little lucky, but anyway. You get to this bonfire, and you really have to rest quick, because if you don't, he'll actually go to the other side of the bridge, and he'll breathe fire into the bonfire room at you and kill you. So make sure you rush when you do that. You actually don't need to go the way I did. You can actually go down below the bridge where you saw me shoot the Drake to get the Drake Sword. And when you're there, you can head all the way to the other side and go through this little tunnel, fight these rats, and you'll end up at the same place I'm here now, but you won't be able to get to this bonfire. So it's pretty important, in my opinion, to get this bonfire. It's just a little less you have to do if you die, and it's going to be a little, relatively tough enemy up ahead, and I definitely recommend having a save point a little closer. So anyway, now we're going to enter the Undead Parish. And, you're going to start out, so most of these enemies are pretty much the same guys we've seen. When you come up here, you're going to have to be a little careful, because there's a guy on your right. And if you go a little too far, you'll also aggro the guy here who's about to stab me. Now, don't run forward and aggro the giant metal-covered bull. Instead, come up these stairs and carefully dispatch this guy while these archers are trying to kill you. As you can see, this is harder than than it looks. Those archers are very annoying. And there I accidentally did a kick instead of actually slicing him, so I wasted my opportunity. So I'll pop an Estus and just fireball this guy to death because, you know, he's being annoying. That's one of the really nice things about having pyromancy in this game, especially early on. It makes those guys so much easier. Alright, so after I've killed both those guys, and as you can see, that Drake does a lot more damage than the Battle Axe did. But anyway, I can use these alluring skulls to... the guy will actually follow them. So if I toss this down here, the bull should walk over to it like a moron. And now I'm going to try to stab him in his ass. And I missed him there. And that time I got him. And that did massive damage and killed him in one hit, so not even bad. So I'll pop another Estus and try not to get killed by this hollow. Alright, so that gate up ahead is actually a shortcut that you can unlock, but for now it's closed. So we're going to have to go through this the long way. Yeah, whenever you see an enemy run away like that, it's usually not a good thing. I'm a very impatient player, so sometimes I just, you know, kind of rush in like I'm doing right now. And you're going to see me make a lot of mistakes because it's tough when you're fighting like 5 guys that are all looking at you from different directions. And, you know, when you're not actually trying to do well. See, I didn't see that guy at all, and I almost died. I'm surprised I didn't. So I roll down, pop a couple of Estuses here, and take it a lot less risky the next time. It's almost funny how badly I'm doing against these hollows. You'd think they were tough enemies, but they're really not. I just aggroed like every single one of them in the entire place. Alright, so that's pretty much all the guys in this floor. Now there's going to be a short break because this is actually 2 videos I am editing into one. And we're back on. And we're going to head upstairs from where we are now and try to find our way back into Undead Parish. Now, there is a soul item out here, but I do recommend being very careful when you walk over to it. That little ledge is very easy to fall off of, as you can probably imagine. That time I did a pretty good job with balancing. It's one of the few things in this Let's Play that I've actually done well, but still, it's you know, worth spending an extra few moments. Climbing up ladders in Dark Souls is a real pain in the ass, so you know you don't want to fall. You just climb all the way back up again. Alright, the next step is to go through this fog wall. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing behind it, but you worry left. Yeah, I don't think that guy knows what he's talking about. I don't think there's an ambush behind this wall. And there isn't, because apparently there's absolutely nothing to the left. I don't know what that guy was talking about. But anyway, if you're super sneaky, you can actually backstab this guy up here and kill him without him even turning around. If you run up to him, he will turn around and notice you, and you'll have to fight him in that little tiny corridor. But as long as you just walk, you should be alright. And he's guarding the Knight Shield, which, I gotta be honest, isn't really all that great. Take a look at it here. As you can see, it has 100% damage reduction. The fire and lightning damage reductions aren't as good as even the Hollow Shield, and it weighs more. So it's kind of useless. It has the same stability. So I'm just gonna keep using the hollow shield. I think it looks pretty badass too. Alright, no complaints there. So here's where I would watch left, because this guy might sneak up on you if you don't notice. Yeah, the one thing you'll notice in Dark Souls is that they tend to attack you the second you start to attack them. It's always at the worst possible moment. Like you're like, you know what? I'm gonna try to attack this guy and get him to attack me back, and it'll be at that exact moment that he'll like stab you in the face. But anyway, this is where you gotta be really careful, and you're gonna see me rush around the corner here with two hands because I was trying to take this guy out in like one shot. Because on the other side, there's one of those knights. And he's a real pain in the ass if you get like a spear. It's like the spear guy on the other side, so you're gonna see me try to be a little cool here and not be cool. I gotta stop doing that. I'm sure you guys have seen enough Let's Plays of me just failing miserably at parries. I should just go through this game and just try to, you know, be smart rather than be crafty. But I don't know, when you just parry someone, it just looks really cool, and I don't know, I just like to do that. So you actually have a choice. You can either go down here and open the shortcut, or you can go the other way and fight a lot easier enemies. I think I'm gonna have it both ways. I'm gonna open the shortcut, but I'm not gonna fight the Balder Knights that are inside the church. Basement key. So yeah, you pull this lever and you open up the second shortcut. See if I can backstab this guy here. I think I do. Yeah. Backstabs are just beasts. I just did 300 damage to that poor guy. Didn't even see it coming. I think he only has like 100 health. But yeah, see there's 3 knights inside that doorway. Oh, I just aggroed one. There's the parry. That's what I was trying to do before. But yeah, I'm going to run around and show you the other side. I only have 2 Estus left, and there's a bonfire sort of down here. So I'm just going to head this way. Seems like the best idea. Alright, so you can either fight 3 knights in the church, or you can fight 3 easier enemies all at the same time here. And this is by far the easier route. You can just circle around, get backstabs, run up to this guy, kill him in 1 hit. And I just used up all my Estus. Got a Titanite shard. Alright, so in here, there's actually going to be a Tower Knight. He's kind of like the mini version of the Tower Knight from Demon Souls. He just kind of tries to smash you, and you just go behind him and get damage on his backside. Yeah, he looks exactly like the Tower Knight from Demon Souls. He's just like a quarter of the size. Alright, but anyway, he's not really that hard. He does hit like a truck, like a lot of enemies in this game, but he's very easy to get behind, and as long as you shield and don't get hit by more than 1 attack in a row, you should be fine. He doesn't take that much damage before you kill him. I mean, I guess if you didn't have the Drake Sword, it would be a little tougher. But anyway, he's guarding another Firekeeper soul, which is pretty damn important. So I'll have to, next time I'm back at Firelink Shrine, I'll have to upgrade my Estus again. Right now, I'm a retard, and I'm looking at these knights, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'll kill one of these guys with a fireball. And did not see that wizard. So now I'm like booking it, I get hit again, and I thought I died. I was like, holy crap. But no, I actually activated my blue Tearstone ring, which gave me just the tiniest sliver of health left. So right now I'm like, fuck. And I just booked it. And there's a bonfire down here, and that is where I am running to. And this is another bonfire that I would probably recommend that you kindle. It's right in front of the Darkroot Forest, and it's right in front of Sen's Fortress, and obviously it's near the Undead Parish. So there's a lot of areas that you're going to use this bonfire for. Plus it's pretty close to the boss. that we're going to be fighting in Undead Parish. So, I mean, it's definitely a good idea to kindle this one. I mean, you can always get soft humanity fairly simply if you need to, so I mean, don't worry too much about using humanity. I'd like to keep a few extra on hand at all times. Like, I don't like to use all of it, but you can't worry too much about using humanity. It's too easy to get. You just play some PvP or put down your summon sign, fight a boss or two. You get a couple humanity. You can kindle the next bonfire or become human again. It's not a big deal. So yeah, I'm gonna put a few more into endurance here and up faith to 12. So the next time I am hanging around Firelink Shrine and have 4,000 souls, I can buy the heal spell or the heal miracle, which is also very useful. This guy is Andre of Astora.
Well,
and I'm going to skip through his little dialogue here, but basically he is the first legitimate blacksmith. The one hanging around in New Londo Ruins is kind of a scrub. All he can do is repair, but he doesn't really have too much he can do, or at least too much useful things he can do. This guy, you can give him better embers later in the game, and he can start doing like some crazy upgrades. Upgrade from +5 to +10. You can upgrade, I believe, divine weapons with him. And then there's another blacksmith in Orlando that lets you do other cool things, like make boss weapons and make lightning weapons, which are pretty damn useful too. You'll definitely see me get a couple of those. So anyway, I'm going to show you the shortcut before this episode ends back to Firelink Shrine. And there are actually there's a red summon sign now, which I have not seen too often. Basically that's if someone wants to like engage in PvP, but they want to be nice and not invade you, they can throw down the red summon sign and you can summon them to fight. It's not really that useful here because I guess the guy's on like New Game Plus or something. I don't know how else would have it. You get that in the Painted World of Ariamis, which is way later in the game. But anyway, that's pretty much it. And when we come back next time, you'll be able to see me venture back into Firelink Shrine.